The Tuesday, February 17th, City of Waynesboro Planning Commission. Mr. Stewart, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. We have a motion on the agenda.
I move that we approve the minutes of the agenda.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Next, we've got the January 20th, 2026 meeting minutes. We have a motion.
I approve that we approve those minutes.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Next, we have the reconsideration of the zoning map amendment as set forth in the agenda. We have heard, and I'm saying this just for the benefit, that we have heard from staff that the applicant has requested additional time to revise his submission. And so on that basis, we are not going to take that matter up substantively today, but rather I believe we're going to have a motion to remove it from the table and a motion to re-table it to the March regular Planning Commission meeting.
I move that we take off of the table the reconsideration of the zoning map amendment requested by Wells Land Development LLC.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. And then do you have another motion?
I move that we table the reconsideration of the zoning map amendment requested by Wells Land Development to a later meeting designated in March.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. So that matter will be next taken up, presumably with a revised application or revised amendment request from the applicant at the March regular meeting. But we do not anticipate having a public hearing at that meeting at this time.
Based on some of the preliminary conversations we have had with the applicant, we might have another public hearing.
Okay.
But it'll depend on kind of the final submission. But it is possible that we'd have another public hearing. If so, it would be advertised accordingly.
I think, for whatever it's worth, if we're going to hear substantively additionally from the applicant, it might, and considering the feedback we had at the last,
It's likely we're going to have another public.
I would suggest that it would be appropriate, whatever that's worth. All right, next we have public comment period. Does anybody have anything else on that matter? All right, next we have public comment period for items not on the agenda. Seeing no members of the public present, we will move on from that. We have matters from staff.
The only thing that I guess I would offer related to the Wells Land Development LLC request is that staff has, obviously the applicant was at the previous meeting, heard the concerns of the Planning Commission. Staff has kind of summarized those concerns with him additionally, and there's some back and forth there in working on those. So if any of you individually or as a group have different concerns that were maybe raised as part of that meeting, now might be a good time for you all to share those or individually to share those with us as we continue to work through kind of the back and forth with the applicant. So I would just share that.
Thank you. I will say, just because it now comes to mind because of your comment, that I was encouraged to see what appeared to be a extensive and civil dialogue between the applicant and some of the folks that commented outside after our last meeting. That was encouraging. All right, we have commissioners' correspondence and communication.
I don't have any.
Somebody having anything? Do we have a?
I would just add, I thought the minutes were excellent. I don't know who's doing them, but that was a lot to capture. So I don't know if you're rewatching it on the video and then typing it up there, or if AI is supporting, but I was reading those minutes going, that's pretty good. That was a lot of stuff.
Way to go, Allison.
Yes, thanks to Allison.
All right, do a motion?
I move that we adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
4
I
minutes?
think it is a